Hello and welcome to Blooma. My name is Addie and today I have for you a mini class of baby wearing friendly barre. So what that means is you can wear your baby this entire class. Awesome, right? So babe might be 10 pounds, they might be 30 pounds. Whatever feels comfortable for you, strap on that carrier, get babe settled, and we'll get started. I encourage you to maybe have a spot to prop babe in case you get hot or if they fall asleep and you just want to dismount them at any time throughout class. Have a little place ready so you don't have to scramble and stop your workout. Optional props, a bar, some hand weights, and definitely one thing you will need is some sort of balance. So in barre class, we do a lot of stuff with balancing. If you don't have a balance handy, a great resource in your home might be a desk or a countertop. So chairs work in a pinch as well. Whatever you have that feels sturdy and stable for you to kind of put a little drop of weight into. So I've got my imaginary baby strapped on. My babes are past baby wearing age, but this is a great resource for all of you that are in that phase of life. Let's get started. Go ahead and grab your ball if you've got one. You can also hold hand weights. And we're gonna get that ball right in at heart center, giving it a little engagement. So feeling your chest fire from here, standing nice and tall. Just start with a simple march right and left and right and left. So you're engaging through your core, you're powering up through your standing leg, your heart space is lifted, your chest is engaged, and you're just taking this simple march to start as we get nice and warm. Babes love this class. They love to move and groove and bop and bounce, as you all probably know. Holding, breathing right here for 8. Last 7. We've got 6. Just 5. Hold that chest for 4. 3, 2, and 1. Plant your feet right at hip width distance apart. We're gonna come into a full range squat here. So sit way back and down on your hips, press into your feet to stand right back up. Sit it back and up and back and up. And I should have mentioned, this is also a really great practice for prenatal because everything we're doing is really protecting the belly. We're not hinging too much. We're not scrunching too much because we've got a babe strapped to our chest. So prenatal friends, this one's for you as well. Sit it back and up and back and up. Breathe, breathe. Core is engaged. Squeeze those glutes at the top for 8, 7, last 6. We're sitting low and pulsing in 5, just 4, 3, last 2, last 1. Sit it low, little pulses back and back, pulse back and back. So check in with that belly. Pull it up and in, lift through your heart center, give your toes a little wiggle, pulse it back and back for 8, 7, we've got 6, last 5, just 4, 3, last 2, back to full range, last 1, sit and stand, flush that out, back and up. Those feel really good after those pulses. Sit it back, stand it up, back and up and back and up. Breathe, breathe for 8, 7, we've got 6, last 5, warming up for 4, just 3, last 2, last 1. One more time, sit it low, little pulses back and back, back and back. If you've got that ball, bring it between your legs. Might need to heel toe the feet in a little closer. Might feel a little bit better to narrow the stance. Good, breathe here. We've got 8, last 7, 6, pull belly up and in for 5, just 4, 3, we're gonna squeeze that ball in 2, and 1, stay low on those thighs, squeeze that ball. Squeeze it in, and in, and in, and in. Each time you're squeezing that ball a little bit tighter, or you're squeezing your imaginary ball, hugging those knees in, and in, squeeze in, and in, for 8, 7, fire those inner thighs, last 4, 3, we're gonna combo this out in 2, and 1, pulse it back, squeeze it in, little pulse, little squeeze, little pulse, little squeeze, pulse and squeeze, and pulse and squeeze, for 8, nice work, 7, keep breathing, 6, last 5, full range in 4, 3, just 2. Last one, flush that out, down and up. Feels really good, right? Big muscle movement. Flush it out, breathe. For 8, 7, 6. Last 5, 4. We've got 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Ditch your ball. Grab a little sip of water throughout class whenever you need it. Stay nice and hydrated. Be mindful of that heart rate. You can bend down to grab your things. We're going to do a drop of arm work here. So if you've got hand weights, great, grab them. If not, no sweat. You can always just use the air as resistance for any of these moves that we're doing today in class. So we're going to come to first position feet. So your heels are in, your toes are out. Option to stay right here on flat feet. Option, if you like, float up onto your toes, step your heels together. Flat feet or up on your toes, bend into your knees. So think about creating that diamond shape with your legs. Pull your belly up and in, lift through your heart space, snuggle that babe into your chest. Hold and breathe here. Squeeze those elbows in at your sides. Nice. We're going to work those biceps nice and slow. Come up for 2, straighten your legs, straighten your arms. Come down for 2, bicep curl. Bring it up for 2, nice and slow, down for 2. Squeeze your glutes at the top, lower down for 2. So it's glute work, work those sides to come down. Bring it up, lower down. Bring it up, lower down. Keep them coming. Up for 2 and down for 2. Bring it up and up, lower down and down. Keep breathing up and down. 4 more like this. It's up and down and up and down. Last 2, bring it up for 2, lower down for 2. Last one, up for 2, lower down for 2. Stay low, draw those arms out to 90. From here, flutter your knees, flutter your thumbs back towards the wall behind you. Little itty presses. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see me. I'm pressing my knees, pressing my arms. Press back and back and back and back. And you're working that balance. Just press it back and back. Little back and back for 8, 7, last 6. We've got 5, just 4. We're going to combo this in 3. Last 2, last 1. Nice. We're going to press it down, press it back. Little down, little back. Press down, push back, and down, and back for 8, 7. Breathe 6. Last 5. Just 4. 3. Last 2. Last 1. Straighten the arms, straighten the legs. Give those arms, or those legs rather, a little shake. Maybe your arms too. That might feel good as well. Nice. Keep your hand weights. We're not quite done with those bad boys. All right. From here, come to the shortest side of your mat. Right foot forward, left foot back. We're coming into a high crescent lunge. So since you've got babe on board, you're going to keep a little bit more vertical spine here. If you don't have babe on board and you're taking this class and maybe you're prenatal, postnatal, or just, you know, like me, regular old gal, go ahead and hinge it forward a little bit. That's going to create some more fire through that core. Plug those elbows in at your sides. Tricep kick back, back, and in, and back, and in. So as you can see, exact same movement with my arms, whether I've got babe strapped on or not. Kick it back, and in, and back, and in. Full straight extension of those arms. Fire up that tricep. Kick it back, draw it in, back, and in. Breathe 8, 7, 6. Last 5. We've got 4. Just 3, 2, and 1. Arms straight and strong. Stay behind you. Just lift them up and up. Lift up and up. And check in with those palms. Are you gripping? Give your right toes a little wiggle. Are you gripping there? Roll the shoulders down the back. Heart space open. For 8, 7. Last 6. We've got 5. Pulsing for 4. Last 3. Just 2. Last 1. Draw your hands to heart center. Your left foot steps in to meet your right. Keep that heel hovering. Step it back. Bring it in and back and in, and back. Hands can stay right at heart. If you like, you might pump those arms, turn this into a bit of a knee drive. You could move a little faster, a little slower. Breathe, breathe for 8, 7, stay low in that right glute, 6, last 5, we've got 4, just 3, last 2, last 1, bring those left toes to meet the right, keep the heel lifted, pulse the hips down and down, little single leg squat to finish her off. Nice work, breathe here for 8, 7, we've got 6, just 5, last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower that left heel, sit and stand. Flush that up, down and up. Couple of squats, down and up. I'm just adding in my arms so it feels natural. You can add them, you can ditch them. For 8, 7, 6, last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Second side. Left foot forward, right foot back. High crescent lunge. So take a minute to set up those feet. Lift that right heel nice and high. Your glute fires. Stay vertical if you've got babe on board, or hinge it forward if you don't. Fire up that core, or some variation of the two. Elbows hug in and extend long right away. From here, palms nice and light. We squeeze those arms in and in. And in towards your midline. I'm going to turn to my backside so you can see what I'm doing here. I'm just squeezing my palms in and in. Squeeze in and in. Super simple. Just squeeze towards your midline. In and in. Breathe. 8, 7, last 6. We've got 5. Just 4. Last 3. Last 2. And 1. Right here. Take it in. Squeeze it up. In and up and in and up. Are you feeling those triceps yet? I am. In and up and in and up. For 8, 7, breathe. 6, last 5. We've got 4, just 3, last 2, last 1. Right here, tiny bend of those elbows, squeeze it straight. Little bend, extend, micro bend, extend, shoulders out of the ears. Breathe. 8, last 7, 6, beautiful, just 5, last 4, we've got 3, 2, and 1. Nice, draw to heart center. You know what's coming. Right foot in and out and in and out, in and out. Sitting nice and low in the left. Pump those arms, knee drive, or stay right steady. Breathe, breathe. Stay low. 4, 8, 7, 6, last 5. We've got 4, just 3. Coming to that hover in 2, and 1. Right toes come to hover. Pulse it back and down. Single leg squat. Sit back and down and breathe. Hands at heart or hips for 8, 7. Loading up that left leg. Just 5. Last 4, last 3, 2, and 1. Nice, stand tall. Woo, give those legs a big shake. Ditch your hand weights. Let's grab a quick little arm stretch before we keep moving. So you can take one arm up and over, grab a hold of your elbow. Get a nice tricep stretch. A couple of deep breaths. Drop the shoulders out of the ears. Good. Switch it out. Take the second side when you're ready. Beautiful. Reach your arms out at your sides. Split the palms up. Nice stretch for those biceps. Press the palms back. Front of the chest. Good. And then shake it out. Whoo, yeah. Get rid of all that. Grab a little sip. We're going to come up to our balance next. All right, so if you're like me and you've got a chair, bring that chair over into your space. If you don't have a chair and you like to use a counter or something, just navigate yourself on up to that space today. So we can come to just one hand at the balance to start. You don't need to face your balance with both hands. think you'll be good with just one to start here. And we'll want our big toes to come to touch. There might be a little bit of space between your heels. And from here, standing nice and tall, maybe giving babe a little pat, just float right up onto your heels and then lower right back down. Just a lift and a lower. Simple calf raise, lift and lower. Lift and lower and lift and lower. Nice. 8, 7, last 6. We've got 5, just 4, 3, 2, and 1. Heels stay lifted, pulse at the top. Just squeeze those glutes, squeeze the whole backside, little up and up, squeeze up and up. And if you can, imagine that you've got a little bitty golf ball between your ankles. You're hugging the ankle bones in towards each other. Inner thighs are hugging in towards each other. Low belly is active, heart stays lifted. Beautiful long line of energy on your backside. For 8, 7, 6, last 5, we've got 4, just 3, 2, and 1. Stay high on those toes, bend the knees. From here, we're dropping our hips towards our heels, pulsing those hips down as knees come forward. I'm going to turn to my side so you can see me. Just pulsing down and down, pulse down and down, little down and down. Breathe, breathe. For 8, 7, 6, last 5, we've got 4, last 3, last 2, last 1. Really nice. Stay low. We're going to bring those knees open, squeeze shut, open, squeeze shut. Heels and feet are glued super tight together, open and close. No need to open the knees super far, right to where it feels comfy for your hips, and then squeeze them shut, zip those inner thighs together. Good. Open, close, and open, close. For 8, 7, 6, last 5, 4, 3, holding them open in 2, and 1. Knees stay open, little flutters. Press back and back, press back and back, just as we did in those biceps. For 8, 7, 6, 5, just 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend the knees a little lower, drop the hips, just a hold here, maybe taking your hands off that balance, maybe even floating them up above your head. Hold and breathe. 8, 7, little lower, 6, woo, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice, stand tall. Give your legs a shake. Let's grab a little stretch here. Take a heel to a glute, knee comes down, get that quad. You might even want to come into a little balance, taking opposite arm high. Oh, nice breath. Hips stay nice and level. Good work. Switch it out when you're ready. Breathe some length back into the top of that thigh. Oh, catch your balance. Nice. Good. All right, and then last little bit of class here. Grand finale. You can slide that chair off to the side. Give yourself some more space. And we're going to come into a wide second. So your heels are in, your toes are out. Just going to scooch this out a little bit more. And then you'll come on down into your second or goddess pose. Take a minute to just shift a little side to side. Find that nice centered balance point with your pelvis. Think about hugging those inner thighs in, taking that lift up your low belly, pelvic floor. Arms can come out to a T. They can rest at your hips. They can come high. Whatever feels best for you at this level of class today. From here, just dropping those hips, find a little pulse down and down, pulse down and down. So arms can mirror the legs if you like. Maybe babe's getting like, give some attention to me, mom. Maybe you're patting. Who knows, right? They love this one, nice and bouncy. Pulse down and down, pulse down and down. For 8, 7, last 6, we've got 5, just 4, 3, 2, and 1. Flip those palms up. We're going to turn this into a little pulse up. So calm those glutes, calm those inner thighs. Squeeze it up and up, squeeze up and up. For 8, 7, nice work, 6, just 5. We've got 4, 3, 2, And 1. Flip the palms back towards the wall behind you. Press the knees back. Press the palms back. Little flutters. Back and back. Pulse back and back. Breathe, breathe. For 8, 7, 6, 5, just 4, 3, nice, 2, and 1. Gorgeous. Bring your arms to goal post. 2 counts. Straighten the arms, straighten the legs. Reach tall and strong. 2 counts. Come back down into your goddess pose. Bend into the elbows. Bring it up. For 2, lower down. For 2, nice. Up and down and down. Bring it up. Lower down. Bring it up. Lower down. 4 more like this. It's up and down and down. Bring it up. Lower down. Last 2. Bring it up. Lower down. Last 1. Bring it up. Lower down. Right here. Squeeze those elbows in front of your face. Squeeze your chest. Bring it open for 2. Squeeze it in for 2 and open for 2. Legs stay right as they are. I know, lots of heat building. Squeeze the chest. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Squeeze the chest. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Breathe, breathe. For 8. Open. Last 7. And open. Last 6. Squeeze it open. Just 5. Open. 4. And 3. Really nice. Last 2. Last 1. Bring it open and hold that goddess. Drop the hips a little lower. Maybe you float up onto your toes. Last little bit of work. You've got this. For 8, 7, 6. Little lower. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Stand tall. Heel tilt those feet together. Beautiful work. You did it. Mom and baby. Inhale a nice big breath. Honoring yourself for all that work you did, the work even just to get here today. And I thank you for your time, your trust. We take our last breath, practicing loving kindness for ourselves. And we expand that loving kindness out until it reaches the entire universe. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste. Great work. Thank you.